Good morning, everyone. This is Sandy Camacho, and I am letting you see me in a way that you normally don't see me, which is without makeup. Yesterday, I did kind of a minimalistic makeup thing, and it seemed to go over very well. My picture was liked, and people at work kept saying, "What did you do today? Your makeup looks great." So I'm going to share that with you this morning and show you how easy, quick. I didn't wear foundation. I didn't wear any minerals on my eyes. So I'm just going to do this quickly as I can. I'm older, so I'm slow. But anyway, if you notice that I'm not looking at you and I'm looking to the side, it's because I'm using my video as a mirror for my makeup. So anyway, here goes nothing. I already did my my Divine, which my skin just soaks it up, and I already used the Glorious primer. So what I did, instead of using any kind of liquid or cream foundation, I used just the Mineral Touch pressed powder in chiffon. I have a little bit of a tan now, so I just take my powder brush and I just went like this. I was really surprised at what good coverage that I got with just the powder. Please excuse my crazy hair. I just woke up. So anyway, here's just the powder, the mineral powder, and I'm using it instead of foundation. This is Saturday. We're going to just like bum around today, but I want to look halfway decent. Okay, so as you see in my pictures, you don't see so many wrinkles. Yeah, well, I'm 60, so I have wrinkles. I've been using Younique's products for less than a year, and I'm so pleased with the skincare because I was using a very expensive brand. Okay, so that was chiffon in the pressed powder. My next little step is I'm going to just use a touch of blush in Stunning. And what I did was, this is the new Mineral Touch Pressed Blush. What I did was barely touch it because it is pink, pink, pink. So I just kind of touch, 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 touch. I think that's enough. Okay, let's do some eyebrows because, as you can see, I have no eyebrows. So what I use for my eyebrows, what I really like best, I can use the Prim pencil, but my favorite would be the Irresistible Pigment and using this little brush. So that's what I'm going to do today. I think I get the most natural look out of it that way. So I'm just going to kind of fill in what I don't have, which is, yeah, I don't have much. But you'll see a major difference between the two when I'm done. I should have brought some Q-tips. Okay. Let's see if I have a Kleenex and can kind of straighten it up just a tad. Okay, yeah. Oh well. Okay, so you can see I'm getting a brow with the Irresistible Pigment. Okay. Same thing with this eye. I want to get this where you can kind of see it. It's just me, but I don't care for the brows that start real square right here. I don't think it looks very natural, and my brows don't grow that way. Mine kind of grow up. So that is the way I choose to do my brows. I'm kind of not a big fan of that overly huge fake looking brow, which I see on a lot of people. Okay, let's see if they're kind of even. Maybe a tad more just for the purpose of video. Okay, so at least now I do have some brows. All right, so my next step is pretty much going to be precision pencil in Presumptuous. if I'm not wearing pigments, I can just pretty much pick whatever. Now, I don't wear a coat of mascara under my 3D lashes. Doesn't work so well for me. I've always had really thin, terrible lashes. There is a product that my daughter kind of got me using several years ago. I don't know how to say the name of the company. Is it Shiseido, whatever it is, they make something called mascara base. And that works really well for me to use under my 3D lashes. It kind of gives them volume, not length, of course. One thing I think that separates it from some of the other ones is because it's clear. If you try to use Lancome's Seals Booster, it's white. When you put black lashes or black mascara over white primer, you're going to get gray lashes. So we don't want that. All right, so what I'm going to do is, this pencil probably needed sharpening, and I'm just kind of going minimal here today. So I'm using the Presumptuous liner. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Oh, shoot, I can't see. Okay, so I'm going to just use the Presumptuous. Okay, I'm going to, ooh, bad idea. Okay, so I'm going to use my little tiny mirror here so I can at least kind of see what I'm doing. All right. I'm going to use a little bit on the top, just a smidge, kind of wide, but like I said, I'm not wearing any pigments today. When my husband and I go out and run around to the store, to Walmart, or to the restaurant, I'd like to kind of have the emphasis today on the lashes because I'm going to wear one of my Lash t-shirts. Okay, so there's the Presumptuous eye pencil, which is kind of a teal green. I have green eyes. I probably should use purple, but I didn't. Oh, something else that I forgot is that instead of using eye pigments, I'm going to use that same chiffon pressed powder. I'm going to kind of just use that on my lids just to kind of dry it down and make it a little more matte. My face is very dry. It was oily when I was young, but it's very dry now. So I'm going to kind of, my lids seem to be a little bit oily sometimes, which is really strange. Okay, now it's time for the lashes, my favorite part. Okay, my transplanting gel, my fibers. I'm going to put a coat of I probably kind of do this different than everybody else. I do one eye at a time, but I do the transplanting gel and the fibers, transplanting gel and the fibers, transplanting gel, transplanting gel. Just kind of let it dry good. Okay, so here we go. And I'm going to turn it this way so my mirror's not in the way. Okay, so transplanting gel. I hope you can kind of see what I'm doing. I don't know how to zoom in here. Okay, so transplanting gel. Coat them really, really good. Fibers. Oops, sorry. By the way, this is my first video, so please excuse all of my stupid mistakes. Okay, so there's the fibers, and I haven't sealed them on yet. Can you tell a difference? Okay, now let's, I probably should have done this from the other side, turn the camera upside down. Okay, so transplanting gel. Really get it, those coated good. Now I had already curled my lashes and used that mascara base that I was telling you about. That really, really helps my lashes. I've never had good lashes, and for 60, I know that our lashes get thinner and shorter as we age. But actually, my lashes are not too bad. They're not like they were when I was 30. Actually, they never were really good. But they're not like the younger people that you see that's going to have eyelashes that touch their brows. No, not happening here. But I think that the Moonstruck 3D fiber lashes give me the best lashes that I can have, and I think for someone my age, they're pretty darn good. Okay, so I am going to go back and seal those on. So, seal it up with the transplanting gel. Seal it up with the transplanting gel. And then I'm going to use their lip stain. I will tell you that I tried. Somebody said, you know, you can use the lip stain for a blush. Guess what? They are correct. I just touched a little bit of the wand and just put it on real quickly and kind of smoothed it out before it dried. It was fine. And I'm assuming that it's going to stay on all day too, kind of like the pigments do. Okay. Can you see? All right. Okay, so that's kind of it. That's my kind of minimalistic approach here. My sappy lip liner. I'm going to, and I didn't exfoliate, ladies. I am so sorry. Okay, so, okay. One of the things I normally do that I didn't do today, and I think it helps the lip stains, is to take a wet Q-tip and wipe down your lips really good so that there's no powder or foundation on there. I think it helps it to kind of stay on better. So, there we go. Okay, I'm going to kind of let that dry. The purpose for this video to me is to let women who are over 50 or over 60 like me know that you can be beautiful. If you feel beautiful, you are beautiful. I had a man tell me one time that an ugly woman was a lazy woman. I kind of agree with that. If there's a person that doesn't spend time on themselves and time to make themselves feel good, this is how simple this is, and it's not complicated. You don't have 152 steps. You can see it took a short amount of time, and I'm done. I feel like I'm ready to go to the store, and hopefully somebody will notice my lashes, because you know I'm going to have my t-shirt on that says "Ask me about my lashes." So please excuse the crazy hair. My phone's ringing. We're going to ignore it. But my name is Sandy. I'm 60 years old, and that's the way I do it. Thank you for watching.